All right, 3 mistakes to avoid during no contact if you want to get back together with your ex. All right, mistake number 1, and by the way, if you need help, book a call, link is in bio, is reaching out immediately after and breaking no contact impulsively, okay? It reverses all emotional curiosity and mystery that you've built up. Now, again, it doesn't bring it to zero. If you've done, let's say, 30 days, right, or 60 days of no contact, and then you break it, it doesn't just bring it that emotional curiosity to zero, but it just takes it down several points, let's say. So make sure that you stick to a long bout of no contact. It's very important because what it does is it empties that emotional bucket, that cup, whatever thing you want to use. And when it's full and overflows, it's like their emotions are overflowing, but in a negative way, and it needs to be emptied. And once it's empty, then they can feel that nostalgia, which is what brings them back to you. Now, this leads into the next mistake, which is moving too fast emotionally and physically when they do start talking to you again. One of the biggest mistakes, and I do mention this a lot, is moving too fast, like, let's pick up where we left off. I see this all the time, and they end up going right back into relationship mode. When you rush into emotional stuff with your ex, it's going to freak them out. They need to go slow. And you need to go slow and understand why letting go is so important, right? If you focus on the right frequency, you want to be in a neutral and courageous place because, and that's right here on the chart, this green right here. I know you can't see the words, just look at the colors. Green is good, okay? Red is bad. And what happens is in this section here, it's called desire, right? And when you go through a breakup, you're in such a state of desire where you're like, I want this. It's craving. It's like an addiction. It's like needing a cigarette. You know what I mean? And you're not thinking straight when you're doing that. You're not allowing them that space and time and genuine burning desire to come through for you. They need to be slowly built up again, and they need to trust where they're at emotionally with you. So don't rush it. Number 3 is, if they are reaching out to you, don't ignore them. If you want to get back together with your ex, I see people that will just genuinely straight up just ignore people. They hear the term no contact and they're like, okay, so, and they just get into this mindset and they black out. I'm like, if your ex is reaching out to you and they're texting you and they're like, hey, how you been? How you doing? And they just say, you don't ignore them. And remember, this is if you want to get back together. If you don't want to get back together, they cheat on you or something like that, then ignore them. Cool, that's fine. But you have to respond. Now, if you're wondering what to respond with, because it does heavily depend on what they say to you, remember to book a call with me, because I have had people say one thing and I'm like, no, don't say that. So just remember that. And there's one more point that I want to give you. Showing too much jealousy or insecurity, especially insecurity, because they're going to go and do what they want to do regardless of how you feel about it. So if you show them that you're pissed, that you're angry, and you start acting like a fool, they're just going to get more and more turned off by you. It's just going to immediately lower their attraction to you. And attraction is the name of the game here, okay? So make sure that you guys stay cool, remain calm. Again, focus on, this is your beacon of light, okay? Read the book. It's in the Stan Store link. And you guys will always have a place to look at when you're feeling like shit, because there are so many days where you're going to feel like that. You're going to feel crappy and you're going to feel like overwhelmed and all that. And remember, you're trying to raise your frequency so that your ex will be attracted to you again, like they were when you guys first met each other. There was no obsession then. There was no expectations. It was just you two being cool. So remember, if you need help, let me know.